Welcome to Audio Entertainment YouTube, new series of entertainment. Morality Test Episode 1. A bloodied woman, panicked and gasping for breath, pounded on the school doors, crying out for help. As a crowd watched in shock, a young boy dashed forward. "Wait, what are you doing?" a voice in the crowd called, grabbing his arms. "She needs our help. We can't just leave her out there to die. That's my sister." The man gripping his arm released him slightly. He pulled away, ready to open the door. The security guard on site drew his weapon and aimed it at him. "I'm sorry, I have family out there too, but I can't let you open that door and risk my little girl's life." He paused, slowly turning around, seeing the guard's gun pointed at him and a young girl clinging to the man's waist, fear etched on her face. Another man from the crowd stepped forward with his hands raised. "Hey man, do you really want to shoot a kid? He can't be older than 11 or 12. Am I right?" he asked the boy, who nodded through his tears. "Yes, I'm 11. The man introduced himself. "Hey, I'm Mr. Taylor, the principal here. Can you tell me your name?" The young boy, tears streaming down his face, replied, "My name is Michael, and we have to help her. She's all I've got. She's all we've got." A girl ran up in front of the armed man. "No, don't shoot him. That's my uncle." She looked at him with pain in her eyes. The man glanced down at his daughter, clinging to him, then back at the girl standing before him. She couldn't be older than his own child. A tear rolled down his cheek as he bit his lip. Slowly, he began lowering his gun, but paused to ask, "Is her life really worth risking for your sister? Someone who has lived for over 2 decades, compared to someone who hasn't even lived for 1 yet? Do you think that's what your sister wants?" Michael took his hand off the door handle, mumbled, "No," and fought to hold back his tears. "What do you mean?" she shouted. "That's my mother and your sister out there." "Are you really saying we're not going to save her?" Ellie shouted as she rushed past everyone and leaped towards the door. Just before she could open it, Michael grabbed her in his arms. "Let me go, Michael," she yelled. "No, Ellie, you can't. I can't let you die. I must protect you." "She's going to die if we don't do something," Ellie cried out in grief and rage. "Please, let me go," she said calmly, no longer fighting. He slowly loosened his grip and looked into her eyes, then moved aside to give her a clear path. Facing the man with the gun, he caught a glimpse of his gaze locking onto him. "I won't shoot her if she goes out there, but I won't let her let them in," he replied. The screams from outside echoed like a broken record. The growling and scratching at the windows surrounding the school were only a small glimpse of the chaos beyond those walls. She took a step toward the door and turned to her uncle. "Please don't. I don't want you to die, and I don't want to die either." As the gradual rush of adrenaline intensifies, let's challenge your morality. A. Would you allow her to leave, fully aware that she has just a 30% chance of surviving and only a 10% chance of finding your sister? B. Would you choose to go with her, despite having no idea if your sister is alive, considering it's only been 5 minutes since you last saw her? C. Or would you compel her to stay, knowing that if your sister dies, your niece will forever resent you?